If all your income comes from one place, even if it's a great income, you're more exposed than you think. And most people don't realize it until something shifts. Today, I want to show you why this matters and what people are doing to quietly fix it. Welcome to Real Estate Investing for Life. I'm Jonna Weber. I'm a real estate investor, and I'm here to help you build wealth through real estate without creating a second job. Hey friend, if you have built a strong income, maybe you've worked your way up in your career, built a business, or created a level of financial stability that you're really proud of, this is something worth paying attention to, because the goal isn't just to earn well today, it's to build something that supports you long-term with more flexibility, more security, and more options. On the surface, having a high income feels secure. You're covering your expenses, you're saving, maybe you're investing in retirement accounts, hopefully you are, and everything looks like it's working. But underneath that, if all of your income is tied to one source, your job, your business, your active work, maybe as a self-employed person, then your financial life is more fragile than it appears. And that's because your income depends on your time, your energy, this is a big one, your health, and often factors outside your control. And most people don't think about that until something shifts. And that's part of what I want to talk about today is the shift. Sometimes it's super obvious. There's a job change. There's a business slowdown. There's an unexpected life event. But sometimes it's more subtle. You start to feel burned out. You want more flexibility. You want to travel more or spend time with your family. And you realize that your income is still tied to showing up every single day. And that's the moment where people start to think, I don't want to just earn well, I want options. I'm going to share a story with a friend of mine, actually a couple friend of mine, that are just dear, dear people. They were doing all of these things right. And then they had what's termed an unexpected life event. A young adult son that experienced a horrific car accident and was thrown 75, 80 feet from the vehicle. So it wasn't just a physical recovery in the traditional sense, but a severe traumatic brain injury. Not only did they have the trauma of that evening, they had 2 months of coma. They had 2 or more months of out-of-state expenditures as they went to a trauma center many, many miles away. And during that entire time, they were not able to work in a traditional sense. Those are the kind of unexpected life events that we're talking about. When you see those GoFundMes out there, which are a great thing to do for people that have gone into traumatic experiences or having loss. But when you have to rely on that for your expenses, that is a problem, because we need to have options. You've worked too hard not to have options. So sometimes it's not even anything as big of a job as a job change, a business slowdown, a layoff, an unexpected life event. Sometimes it's just way more subtle. You feel burned out. You want more flexibility. You want to travel more, spend time with family. And you realize your income is still tied to showing up every single day. And that's the moment where people start to think, I don't want to just earn well. I want options. And sometimes it's even, I need options. And there is this hidden risk, and it's not just about losing income, it's about being fully dependent on one source of income, even if it's a great source, because when everything is tied to one place, you don't have much flexibility, you don't have much control, and you don't have much margin if something changes. So my goal here is not to create fear, it's just to create awareness, because once you see this clearly, it's kind of simple in a way to start to shift that perspective and do something about it. That's the good news. We can do things about changing this. And what people are doing differently is, what I've seen over and over again, is that thoughtful high income earners start to do something very intentional, and they don't blow up their life. They don't quit their job. They start building additional income streams slowly and strategically. And these are income streams that are not tied directly to their time or through their labor. They are more stable over the long term, and they build through assets, not just effort. And this is where real estate often becomes part of the conversation, because it offers a way to start creating income without requiring you to start over. I see that too. I'll see a high income earner get burned out and they burn it all down and they go to grad school. And then they start a 2-3 year process, and then they start over. That is not what I recommend you do. Just with the tuition alone you can spend in that higher schooling, you could invest in real estate and have a whole different outcome. So the thing about real estate is it offers a way to start creating income without starting over, and it can be a great complement to what you're already doing. Because the thing is, this isn't about doing more, and I want to be really clear about that. It's not about adding a second job. It's not about just making yourself busy. It's about building a structure where your income doesn't rely on just one thing, where over time you create more stability, more flexibility, and more options in your life. And that can look different for everyone. The key is starting in a way that actually fits you and your life right now. If this is something you've been thinking about, and if you've ever had the thought, I don't want all my income tied to one place forever, you are so not alone. There are thousands and hundreds of thousands joining this journey and this thought process right now. We are not stuck. There's a practical, grounded way to start shifting this over time. So here on this show, I'm going to keep breaking that down step by step so you can start to see what this could look like for you. And if you'd like to go a little deeper, you can head over to my website. I've put together resources there to help you start thinking through your next step. I'll link that below. And if this was helpful, the best thing that would mean the world to me is to make sure you subscribe. And I've got more videos and shows coming that will walk you through this in a clear, simple way. Have a fantastic day, go and grow, and we'll catch you on the next episode.